Hi everyone, it's Marlene. Welcome back to my channel. I really debated about recording this video because I really wasn't sure how some viewers may take it. I guess that after I thought about it long and hard, I just felt that I wish someone would have told me what I'm getting ready to tell you. About 5 years ago, well, 5 years ago, not about, 5 years ago, in April, it was late April, and my husband and I had gone to the Keys. And it had been several months, that probably since December, nothing that I ate would stay in my stomach. And without giving you graphic information, I would just have to run to the restroom, like within a few minutes of eating anything. And by the time late April came around, it was pretty bad. When I went back to school, it was spring break, and I went back to school, I was really sick. And I was in my classroom, and I had to get a teacher to take over my class. I ran to the restroom again, and they called the assistant principal, and bless her heart, she came to me and she said, "You need to leave right now and you need to head to the doctor." I went to the doctor, and she scheduled a colonoscopy, and this was like on a Wednesday. Well, Wednesday afternoon, she called me and she said, "You have cancer, and we need to do the surgery immediately." So I couldn't believe it, because you hear these stories and you always think it's not going to happen to me. And it was 5 years ago, so I was 54. When I was 50, I remember one of the teachers at school saying, "I'm never going to do this again. This is so painful. I was so sick. I was crawling to the bathroom, and it scared the heck out of me." So I never went. Well, I was very fortunate because the cancer was in the lower part of my colon, and the tumor was blocking the bottom portion of my colon, and that's why I couldn't keep any food down. And they did the surgery, and it turned out that it was only a stage 2, so they got it all. And the doctor didn't want to do any chemo, but another doctor that I had gone for a second opinion, and he suggested that I do go through chemo because as a precaution. Well, my doctor here in Central Florida didn't think it was such a great idea, but because I was so obstinate about it, he went ahead and did it. And I went through 3 chemo sessions, 3 or 4, and he basically, I was so sick. I was sick day in and day out. Please, 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 get yourself screened. It's not painful. It's not as bad as people say. The stuff that you drink is not horrible. Yeah, it's, it doesn't taste like your favorite beverage, whatever beverage that may be, but it is not totally awful, and it could save your life. This cancer is, you get it in time, it's treatable. I went into the surgery on a Friday morning, and Saturday afternoon I was home. I was fine. The teachers couldn't believe it. And I was back at work. I think it was within a week. The doctor told me to call my siblings right away. And my brother at the time I think he was 49, and 49 or 50, he had just turned 50. And I called him and I told him what the doctor had told him. And he he said, "Okay, if you're telling me to go and this is what's going on with you, I'm going to go." And he went, and he had 12 polyps. And the doctor told him, "Call your sister and thank her, because they don't turn into cancer overnight, but they do eventually. Please have yourself screened. If you are 50, over 50, have yourself screened. If you have an immediate family member that has had colon cancer, then do it before. If you are watching and you are under 50, I doubt it, but just in case you are, please go. I know that the doctor told me that my children should go, not wait until they're 50, but they should go when they are 40. And it is so preventable. And all it is, it's so easy to go and get it done. And if you have any polyps, they can be removed right then and there. You don't have to go for a second time or anything like that. And if they do find the cancer, when it's found right away, like they did with me, that it was a stage 2, then, you know, it's over. Yes, you might have to go and be screened every 3 years or 4 years, but it's totally worth it because it's so preventable. And this disease is a killer. And I wish someone would have told me when I was 50 to go, that it wasn't bad, that it was something that should be done. And that's not what I was told, and I listened. And if I would have gone when I was 50, I wouldn't have gone. I would have prevented the whole surgery. I would probably never would have gotten the cancer, and I would never had to go through the chemo. If you are 50, over 50, and you haven't gone to be screened, please go. Tell your spouses, please go. It is so important. And I don't know. Like I said, I hope it's okay that I filmed this, that I recorded and put this video out there. And like I said, I thought about it long and hard. But I'm so grateful to be able to be sitting here and celebrating 5 years as a survivor. Please, go and be screened. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. See you in the next video. Bye.